family. All right, family. My apologies, man. I'm telling you, man. As soon as you make that decision that you want to do something, everything seems to happen, man. And I think this is the second time this week. The universe, God, whoever, the devil, they say, you know, I'm gonna see if he really wants to keep grinding and stay on this grind. Because the 5 minutes before the call, the internet just went out, and then it finally just came back up, man. So apologize about being late, man, but appreciate you guys, man. Let's get this thing going. Happy Friday Eve, man. Let's talk about relationships and your growth, man. What type of attitude do you have when it comes to learning? It's gonna be quick because I mean, it just simply you have to look at yourself. This is a lesson on looking at yourself and seeing who you are, what you are when it comes to your attitude about learning, right? First attitude you can have: no one can teach me anything. That was me for a long time. And that usually happens with people that are, you know, good at something. So it's like with myself, football and athletics, and I'm just like, this is me, this is what I do. All I need to do is outwork everybody and I'm going to win. No one can teach me nothing. The only people that could really even teach me anything was someone who was great at football, a great coach or something. I listened to them. Anybody else couldn't teach me anything, but I had to get that out of my head quickly because, again, football is just football. It doesn't translate over into a lot of different things. The naive attitude: someone can teach me everything. No, one person is not going to teach you everything that you need. Especially in entrepreneurship. It's so many facets of entrepreneurship that you need to know, the things you need to figure out. It's so much going on that one person cannot teach you every single thing you need to know. You need to have multiple quote unquote mentors, and I'm using mentors loosely because I personally feel that calling someone a mentor is like, that's a serious relationship. That's something I take very seriously. But we'll say a coach. So having that idea that one person can teach you everything, but you need multiple coaches to be able to help you see different things and help you achieve different areas of your entrepreneurship journey, right? Next, everyone can teach me something. You gotta have that teachable attitude. You gotta be open to know that you can learn from something. Not that everyone is gonna teach you something, but it's possible. Every person you meet can teach you something, and you just have to be open to being able to receive that lesson, right? So what we have to do is 5 things. Number 1, make learning your passion. Waking up every day. That's why I really say, you know what, this call, I don't care if no one gets on. I don't care if 1,000 people get on. It doesn't. The goal of this call, to be honest and transparent, is for myself, for me to learn, for me to grow. Because you learn something, the best way to get it ingrained in you is to teach it. So you want to make learning your passion. You got to learn in order to grow. You want to be a leader, you got to learn. You got to keep learning. You got to make sure you know what's going on in the world and being able to make sure that you apply that to what's going on in your business. Number 2, value people. This is something I definitely had to work on. Because again, going back, it's like the only people that could teach me something was an older person that may have been a coach, an older person who may have played sports, you know, athletes respect athletes. So, but you have to be able to value everyone. Like I said, you can learn something from anyone, good or bad. Good or bad. You can see somebody doing something as a quote-unquote leader, and it makes you realize that's not how I want to lead. Or you can see someone that's younger than you, who's having massive success, and you want to say, you know what can I take from this person who may be younger, who may have been in the industry less than I have? What can I take from them to add to my repertoire to increase my success, right? 3, develop relationships with growth potential, right? Relationships help us define who we are and who we become. Relationships are vital. The people who are like no new friends, I'm gonna stick with the same people I've known since I was in middle school, these are my day ones, they probably not really advancing anywhere in life because they all kind of stay the same. I want my circle to grow. I want to get in circles that I feel uncomfortable with. right? I want to get in those circles that's like, oh man, these guys are making major moves, man. I need to step my game up. So you have to build your relationships. You have to figure out what circles you want to be in. How can I get in that circle? How can I run with this pack? I need a place at that table, right? 4, identify people's uniqueness and strengths. We all have our own strengths and we have our weaknesses, right? So you want to figure out what strengths, what can I get from someone? I love watching different leaders and see exactly how they move, how they speak, what's their thoughts about entrepreneurship. You know, if you get someone like, of course, David is Mr. Believe Nation, and Bass is Mr. I'ma have fun, stay with him, 150. You got Justin Owens, and he kind of summer everywhere. You know, he's Believe, but he's very stoic, and then he's kind of funny on top of that. Or you have Chad Johnson, and he's like, and Chad he's just the coolest entrepreneur. He'll tell you he's the coolest entrepreneur ever. So you look at these different leaders and you figure out what works for them and what can I rob and duplicate. That's what we want to do. We want to take strengths from other people, add to our repertoire to make everything better. And 5, ask questions. That's something that I know I didn't do because I felt like if I need the answer, I can research and find. No, ask the questions. Like literally. Ask the question. Like a video I posted on my social media with Kevin Hart, and he was talking about Jeff Bezos walking in, and he said he was gonna go talk to him. Then his friend was like, "No, don't be thirsty. Don't be that guy. It was like, it's information. Someone has something you need, but you won't get it if you don't ask. You know, I hate to say the old cliche, closed mouth don't get fed. You have to go and ask. Ask the questions that you need to know to be successful, guys. So that's my time, guys. Like I said, it's gonna be quick, man. I hope it was some value, man. It's Friday Eve, favorite day of the week. Let's knock this day out, man. We're gonna stand in our greatness. Tobias Carter, aka Mr. Stand in Your Greatness, guys. Hope you got value from that, and I'll see you guys at the top, man. Take care. Let's be great today. Love you.